So obviously yesterday's update brought a lot of changes to the game, but I think probably my favorite is just the changes to the weapon and animal class systems, because we're going to actually be able to use kind of other weapons now, and we're not going to be stuck in the same loadouts that we always were. So I didn't really expect to find anything coming up here, but that is a level 3 duck. And as I understand it, they did fix that from the beta. They, I think, have it to where any shot counts as a vital hit and you get your vital check. And I think that was around 200, but we'll take like only a kind of aiming high shot, and that actually worked, so cool. Alright, I guess we're going to be maybe starting with a diamond duck, but that's actually good that he has to float back, because I did want to mention just a couple of things really quickly, and actually there can be a second of B-roll as well, because we did actually have that one big moose we were chasing on the stream on Monday, and we ended up not getting him, and he was actually one of my first kills in the scoring system 2.0, so I got that, and with that I decided to start a new trophy lodge, because it didn't make sense having like some animals that showed the old total score and some animals showing the new just trophy rating, because say for the moose, which is the trophy rating in the 200s, even if it's bigger than some other ones that I shot, it's never going to look nearly as big as a moose that says like 981 or whatever that most recent big one we got is, that's right beside it. So I decided that this new update means it's time for a new lodge, which I didn't even get to finish my other one, but that's okay. That's actually something we can work on. And the other thing we're going to be kind of focusing today on really is just whitetail and moose, because there are some kind of bugs with this scoring system, and a lot of you guys know that already, but I've noticed, I think it's blacktail and elk and some other Truax species, but whitetail I think are fine, and moose as well. Basically, the requirement for diamond is just too high. Like, it seems maybe completely impossible to actually get a diamond of those species, and I just don't want to shoot a level 5 blacktail that should be diamond and not get the diamond out of it because of a, I don't know, mistake or whatever it is. So eventually I assume that'll be fixed. But for the moment we're going to be pretty much just focusing on whitetail and moose, which the good thing is their drink times actually kind of cross over each other. So we'll be able to sort of hunt both at the same time. But our duck is almost here, and we can see what we got for that. And he is in fact a diamond, though he's a small one. 1.98 would be a small one before, and you need 19.6. That's a 19.7, so barely diamond, but a diamond nonetheless, and we'll actually send him to the new trophy lodge. Now, I did mention that I'm carrying other weapons, and we're going to head down here to whitetail territory. One of the things I'm most excited about is the fact that the 7mm is a weapon class 4 to 9. Which is insane. It probably makes it the best weapon in the game, to be completely honest, but we're going to be able to take whitetail deer and blacktail deer with the 7mm, which we've never been able to do before, and I'm pretty excited to do that. And then the other thing, I brought the 223 just for coyotes. So we have the 338, that's going to be for like moose and bear, I guess elk if we hunt them. The 7mm is pretty much covering everything else, and then the 223 for the coyotes, so should be interesting to get to hunt with these new weapons. So that's kind of weird. No bucks in this herd, but still, we'll take a doe with the 7mm just to see that it works now. And kind of, as I figured, they're going to drop in their tracks, because, to be honest, assuming nothing changed with like the power of the 7mm and all of that, it's probably way overpowered for deer, and maybe that'll actually like get kind of tweaked here and there, but I don't know. It's a fairly popular deer hunting caliber, so I think it's kind of cool. But yeah, proper ammo is passed for that harvest check. And that is now going to be a thing. Whitetail and blacktail with the 7mm, which, again, kind of overpowered. But, I mean, it doesn't make much of a difference in my mind, because hitting the lung is all you got to do anyway. And you could do that with, like, the 223. So, not a big deal. That is a level 7 bear that I probably want to shoot. But he's kind of walking away, so we'll see if we can get over there and get a shot at him. We can actually use the 338 on that, which I also find pretty cool. So he's actually just resting right there. So the wind isn't great, but if we can just kind of scoot over here where we can see him a little better, I think, honestly, the 338 should be able to get a lung at that angle without an issue, so we'll probably just go for that. And it looks like that's going to do more than fine. So again, like, since you just need to reach the lung, I don't mind a weapon that in the past would have been considered very overpowered for them being ethical now. And the other thing, like with bear, Generally, I would say people are trying to use as big a caliber as possible, so to me it makes sense. But yeah, nice little gold cinnamon black bear, and I think all those requirements are still the same as they've always been, so good to see that like nothing's changing with anything that's not Jurax. I think it's a few Jurax species that are bugged, like as far as the diamond requirements go, but I've been trying to check and make sure that I'm not missing anything with that. Ooh, okay. This could be interesting because I know for some reason some level 4 moose are making diamond right now, and that actually looks a lot like the rack of one that I saw, so we're definitely going to treat that as if it could be. I don't know about the trophy rating for moose. I have no idea if 247 is actually like the max or not, but we're going to scoot in here a little more and probably take our first shot on a moose with the 338 in who knows how long. Or he's gonna face us and we might go over like a 7mm heart shot, because I still don't really trust the 338 with like long range precision. He actually is noticing us because of the wind, but there's something else we haven't done in a long time, is take a shot on at least a potential diamond moose, I guess, with the 7mm, but it's the gun we would have used all the time in the past. So we'll just go ahead and get lined up here. I'll probably let him go to drink one more time, or he can go alert. And we'll just kill him before he can decide to do anything, but I think we're going to be quicker to go around this way, so that might be something. And there's actually a whitetail buck, finally. I passed another herd just a minute ago that also had no bucks, and that one is a max weight. So again, the whole respawn idea, we're gonna take out anything we see that has that. And probably because of the range, he actually didn't drop, but kind of nice that it doesn't just immediately drop everything. But yeah, I think this guy should have a chance. He has a gold, 290 for diamond. Actually, okay. Trophy rating makes not much sense with that, because wasn't his estimate to 247? That's kind of weird. That might mean that the spotting estimates are not really something to pay attention to, but I think I am still going to send him to the lodge, because most likely I might do a little more like combining reserves, but I'm still likely going to do like an antler kind of thing like I did before. But our buck is a 233 trophy, so I think that makes sense. 276 is the diamond requirement. I think that's about where it was before, so they should be fine. But, yeah, could be a respawn. He was above 85. That's actually kind of a lot of whitetail. Maybe that's where all my bucks were at. Ooh, that one's bigger. He's a 2. But honestly, like, I don't know with the whole trophy rating thing yet, if that necessarily means anything. Make sure that's the 7mm. We'll go ahead and get him. So that's actually probably something, ow, that will at least throw in the lodge for the moment. And let me see if I can heal myself so I don't get killed trying to go over here. So he's a gold. Actually, he's really close though, because that weight probably would have been diamond before this change. But you need 276 for diamond, and he's 270.5. So I don't know, maybe whitetail are more difficult to get diamond on again. I'm honestly not sure. But yeah, we'll definitely send that to the lodge for either a placeholder, or depending on what we do with lodges, he might be there for a while. And actually, at least that guy's kind of decent, so we'll probably get him too since we're going that way. But yeah, 7mm on whitetail is pretty effective. He actually looks like especially tall even for those kind of antlers, but gold is 205. So, I mean, the weight and stuff makes sense. I think that's about where that used to be. But those antlers would have been well into gold before, so there's definitely some, like, minor changes in there. Alright, actually, that guy's 85 to 100. So, again, respawn things. We want to get that one. I don't know if we got anything other than single lung, but that still dropped him. But yeah, I think this is probably going to be the last stop for this video. We're still going to go to the Trophy Lodge, but I wanted to go to one more, like, whitetail drink zone since we're pretty much at the end. 1447 and it ends at 1500, so just one more, and actually it was a good one because we could see something respawn out of that eventually. But yeah, that was actually single lung and instant dropped him. That's insane, but we got a couple of things to go put in the new lodge. And I don't know, like, what I'm going to do with it right now, but for the moment, we'll just stick the other moose up there. I think he's... I actually don't know if he's bigger or not. 263, 258. He is actually bigger. I didn't realize that. Then we have the whitetail. We'll just put them all in the same place for the moment. And the duck will just go on this side just to try to fill it out a little bit. So yeah, nice little start to our new lodge. I don't think this stuff's going to stay here. I want to do something different because this is like the same sort of thing I have going in my North America lodge. And I'm planning on combining reserves a little more, so we'll see. But that is what we're going to do for now. And that is going to wrap up this video. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.